The Whispering Shadows. In the small, forgotten town of Ravenswood, there was an old mansion perched on the edge of a dense forest. The locals called it the Holloway House, a place shrouded in mystery and whispered legends. No one dared to enter after sunset, for it was said that the house was alive with shadows that whispered secrets no one should hear. One autumn evening, a curious young woman named Emily arrived in Ravenswood. She was a writer, drawn by the eerie tales surrounding the mansion. Determined to uncover the truth, she decided to spend a night inside Holloway House, armed only with a flashlight and her notebook. As Emily stepped through the creaking front door, the air grew cold, and the faint scent of decay filled her lungs. The house seemed to breathe around her, the wooden floors groaning beneath her feet. She explored room after room, each filled with dusty furniture and faded portraits whose eyes seemed to follow her every move. Hours passed, and the sun dipped below the horizon. The house darkened, and the shadows lengthened. Suddenly, Emily heard a faint whisper, like a breath against her ear. She spun around, flashlight trembling in her hand, but no one was there. The whispers grew louder, more insistent, echoing through the halls. They spoke in a language she couldn't understand, yet the tone was unmistakably sinister. Panic began to rise in her chest as the shadows around her seemed to twist and writhe, forming shapes that flickered just beyond the edge of her vision. In the grand parlor, Emily found an old mirror, its surface cracked and fogged. As she gazed into it, the reflection didn't mimic her movements. Instead, it showed a dark figure standing behind her, its eyes glowing with malevolent light. Frozen in terror, Emily watched as the figure reached out from the mirror, its shadowy hand stretching toward her. She stumbled back, crashing into a bookshelf that toppled over, revealing a hidden door behind it. With no other escape, Emily fled through the door into a narrow staircase spiraling downward. The whispers chased her, growing into anguished screams. At the bottom, she found a cellar filled with ancient symbols carved into the walls and a circle of withered candles. Suddenly, the door slammed shut above her. The shadows converged, forming the shape of a gaunt man with hollow eyes. He spoke in a voice like the rustling of dead leaves. "You should not have come." Emily screamed as the shadows enveloped her. The last thing she saw was her own terrified reflection dissolving into darkness. The next morning, the townsfolk found the mansion silent and empty. Emily was never...